They say some children are born different. Not in ways you can see, but in ways that make mothers whisper prayers in the dark. In the year 2000, while Nigeria burned with religious fire, while Sharia law tore through the north like a blade, splitting communities, turning neighbor against neighbor, there was a child. A child whose strangeness had nothing to do with the chaos around him, yet everything to do with the destiny that awaited. His name was ASOD. But what makes a 2-year-old terrifying to his own mother? The year was 2000. Zamfara State became the first to implement full Sharia law. What began as policy became wildfire. Kaduna exploded. Muslims and Christians clashed in the streets. Sacred ground soaked in blood. Thousands died. Thousands fled. Nigeria, still wounded from military rule, still grieving MKO Abiola, was tearing itself apart once again. But in a modest home, far from riots and rage, a mother felt a different kind of fear. The fear of not understanding your own child. ASOD was not like other children. By the age of 2, he had mastered escape. His mother would lock the doors and step out briefly. ASOD would wait, silent, watching through the window. Then he would drag a wooden stool, climb, unlock the door, and leave. Sometimes, he returned before she found him, sitting quietly, as if he had never left.
I remember when you never listened to instructions. You were too smart. You would unlock the door and go out. The neighbors loved you. But when I returned, you were gone. I would search from house to house until I found you. Always calm. Always playing. In the house of someone we barely knew. It annoyed me then. But now I wonder, what was it you were looking for?
What was he looking for? A boy who defied laws. Who felt safe in unfamiliar homes. Who moved as if guided by something unseen. His mother's fear wasn't about disobedience. It was deeper. And what she would tell him years later would chill him to the bone. But that comes in episode 3. The neighborhood knew ASOD. Always smiling. Always hungry. Always drifting from house to house. Everyone laughed. Except his mother. Because every disappearance felt like a warning. Sometimes, the universe marks certain people from birth. Not with scars you can see, but with paths they cannot escape. In episode 3, I'll tell you what truly terrified his mother. Whether her son was blessed, cursed, or marked. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Because what comes next will leave you speechless.